age-old question, why does my loving tan wash right off? There's not a girl alive who has not wondered, is my self-tanner in a relationship with me or my shower drain? Okay, but seriously, the answer is DHA versus instant bronzer. DHA, dihydroxyacetone, is the active bronzing ingredient in self-tanner that actually adheres to your skin, but is actually a clear ingredient, and it takes at least 6 hours to develop. Instant bronzer is the superficial color guide that you see whenever your tanning mousse actually pumps out of the bottle, and Loving Tan is loaded with instant bronzer. And this is not unique to Loving Tan. Bondi Sands, like, you need a hazmat suit to wear that stuff around. How do I know this? Well, it just so happens I also own a self-tanning company and have been inside the factories that manufacture and worked with cosmetic chemists who actually make self-tanner. So my motivation for starting my self-tanning company, GlowPro, was actually because none of the other brands out there would tell me the DHA concentration of their formulas. Now, I've had Loving Tan tested and it appears to be about 11% DHA. Can I say that for sure? No. Okay, and also to give you a point of reference, the most common DHA concentration used in spray tan salons is 10% DHA. So 11% DHA, that's solid. The maximum amount of DHA that your skin can absorb is 14%, and I did happen to, be a little excessive, and I made a self-tanner that goes up to 14% DHA. But the thing with my brand is, I didn't want to put all those instant bronzers in there because instant bronzer serves two functions. First, it's a color guide so that you can see where you're applying the mousse and make sure that you don't end up streaky, patchy, any of that stuff. Second is the marketing gimmick side of it, which is if we pump out this really rich, dark, deep brown mousse, then people are going to feel better and feel more tan immediately whenever they put it on, like all those good little release chemicals in your brain and stuff. But I personally think that it backfires in the same way that this comment and so many others say that it washes right off, because instant bronzer just sits on the top of your skin. It's the same thing as makeup. DHA actually produces a browning effect it happens the same way that whenever you cut an apple and you leave it out on the counter and come back to it in 2 hours, it's brown. DHA is a sugar derivative, and it actually adheres to those dead skin cells, and that's why it stays there after a shower versus the instant bronzer, which is always going to be in a relationship with your shower drain. My take on heavy instant bronzers is that they overpromise and underdeliver, and I would rather just put a really subtle color guide in there to give a little bit of guidance whenever applying and let the DHA actually speak for itself.